Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video we're decorating my monthly for October.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
So let's get started. So let's try to find, here we are. Okay, so this is my monthly for October. Let's get it out of the discs. Let me put my planner aside. Okay, so here's the divider if you're curious. And here we have the pages. Okay, so everything, it's already dated. This was an undated monthly, so I went ahead and dated it so that we wouldn't be here forever. So yeah, let's get into the decorating. I have a little candle. Let me show you over here. It smells. It's a new one. I love candles. I love decorating. I'm planning with candles. Love it. And it's a new one, and it smells like pineapple. So it's so good. So good. Highly recommend. Anyway, we are using this sticker book called Brown Notes. I don't know who's it from. If you know, please let me know in the comments. And this sticker book has some Halloween spooky stickers that I thought would be fun. So yeah, also it has some flowers, which I think these came in clear, which these are the ones that we're gonna use. I already pulled up some, but here are the ones that we can use. I'm gonna take off my sweater because I'm hot. And I think they will match really nicely with these. So I have two pages of each. One in clear, which I've used some, but we still have a good amount left. And then some in paper right here. So let's get started. I think since we're going to use the flowers that are in clear, I think we're gonna go ahead and use the ones that are, in clear. I think that will make sense. So first things first, before we start with the decor, I think I want to start with the functional things. And so I went ahead and printed just some black boxes, right? I went to my local, like a local store where you can get prints and stuff like that, and they print in sticker paper. So I had some boxes, designed them with Canva. It's very easy, very simple. It makes it so easy. so easy. So, and you can print as many as you want. It's really not that expensive, so it's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut a bunch of them. And then once I have that, I will be back and we will put some of these down. Okay, so I went ahead and cut some of these. Maybe we will need to get more. We will see, but let's get started. So on the 19th, it's Mother's Day. So I'm gonna put a box in here. I don't have a clue what we're doing. But yeah, usually what we do with my boyfriend is we do like lunch with one of our families, and then we do dinner with the other half of a family, if that makes any sense. So last year we did lunch with mine, and then dinner with his family, and plus we get to spend all day together, which is kind of nice. So maybe we do that, maybe we don't. I have no clue, but we have usually what I do with Mother's Day, Father's Day is I write Mother's Day, and then when I know the plan, I just write it in here. And then on the 20th, it's our 6th anniversary with my boyfriend, which I'm very excited about. So that's that. Unfortunately, it's on a Monday, but I'm very excited about that. I think we might be doing something on Saturday though to celebrate. So we're going to spend the whole weekend together, which is kind of nice. So probably doing something on Saturday, but I don't know that, so I'm not gonna put anything down for that. We're probably gonna see each other for Mother's Day, and then we'll probably see each other for the 20th. But yeah, very exciting things. So let's see what else. Where's my scissors? Some things that I do sometimes is I cut these in half sometimes. So especially when, you know, for like big things and big reminders and anniversaries or like special days, I like to have a little bit of a bigger box, just a little bit. And then for the other regular stuff, like this, like a little header box, it's better, I think. So every Monday I have therapy, so I'm gonna put that down. I like to have like boxes for that, so there. And then I'm gonna this like that, and then on the 20th and the 27th. So with the 20th, what I'm gonna do is put it here, like that. So I'm gonna put it here, kind of like going over the sidebar, which it's okay by me, like really doesn't bother me. Maybe just a tiny bit here, and then I'm gonna write out the border of the box because you will be able to see it underneath. So we have that there, and then here, there. Okay, that's great. And then last one for the 27th. Okay, and there we go. Usually my work schedule, I just write it in. I have a stencil, or a piece of a stencil. It was a bigger stencil, it broke, so anyway, I still use the circles and the lines. I'll be using them for my schedule to draw lines for my to-do list, and it's been really helpful. My dad printed this for me, so yeah. But I just write that in, basically. I don't put any boxes or anything like that because it will be insanely chaotic and insanely busy. So I just go ahead and write it in, and that way it looks a bit better. So the 10th is a national holiday, so no work there. That's awesome. Very looking forward to that. And also on the 10th, it's National Mental Health Day, and I'm gonna write that down. I write that down every single year on my monthly, because as a therapist, that's important for me. So I'm gonna write that there. I'm gonna do the same thing we did here. Oh yes, sorry, this is the other half of this. I thought it was of this. It's not. Okay, what I'm gonna do is put this down, and again erase this, and there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but there, I think. There. I think that's good. Okay. And then same thing here. Like that. There we go. That's good. Awesome. And then I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. That's on the 7th, so that can be with this big box, so that's the 7th there. I should have got way more boxes than I actually did. So that's on the 7th. On the 14th, there. So basically, I've been having some migraines, and they make me feel very dizzy sometimes, and so especially with anything that involves movement. So for example, when I'm traveling, not so much in the car, but for example in the bus, I do get dizzy, and so my neurologist told me that the best way to fix that or help with that, other than medication of course, is to do some exercises, obviously with professionals. So that's what these appointments are, and I've been doing some of these already. Have had some appointments. Hopefully we're done with those appointments by October, November, and they are helping. They are really helping, so that's really good. So yeah, so I have every Tuesday. My goodness. Okay, and then I told you this was going to be an easy monthly, but I'm not sure. I have also some extra work that I do on Wednesdays and Fridays. It used to be only Tuesday, but now we moved it into Wednesday and Friday. I'm not sure if I want to also include that or write it in. We will see. I think now it's the moment for decor, and we will see how it looks by the end. So yeah, so let's see. Let's start with the flowers, shall we? These are like really big florals. And also remember, they're kind of hard to pull from the book. There we go. So, oh my, okay. I'm gonna put what should we do? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put the corner ones first, because I use the paper ones. As you can see, there is none, because I use them for my monthly for my social media, and I loved how the corner ones look. Very, very pretty. So let's see if we do that here and then this one here, or the other way around. This here, and then this should go here. Maybe. I think so, right? Maybe. I think I like that more. So these two have like this, the sticker part is very, very strong. So when that happens, I like to put it on the back of my hand or on my palm, and with that, some of that strength of the adhesive, not the adhesive, but like on the sticker, will go away, and it's way easier to build up. It will still stick very nicely to your page, as you can see, and when I filled it up, as you probably saw, it was very easy to do so. Very, very easy. So that is there, and then we do the same here. So put it in the corner. Right there. Right there. Yeah, hopefully I have nothing going on the 26th. No, but I can put a box down there and that will be fine. So we have that. Let's see. Let's bring, we also have some of these. I like this one. It's also a corner one. I built this up before. That is why it was very easy to build up. So there, and I think there will be kind of nice. So it's on the corner. That's pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, that's great. We will probably add more florals. Probably over here, maybe. Maybe this. Like this. That's cute. And where's my X-Acto here? Because I want to cut this part. Well, if we can fill it up, that would be really, really great. There. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. And now let's put some of these. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we have more here. More flowers. Flowers. I cannot speak today. Maybe we can do this one here. So maybe right there. I don't think I put this down correctly. Okay. There we go. Oh my. I like to do that when there's a bubble or something. And then there we go. Okay. There. So I think we're good with the flowers. Maybe something here to kind of balance it out. But we will wait because some of these do have flowers. So again, we're using the clear ones, right? These are also kind of big, so I don't know what we are going to do. Maybe we can. Oh my, that sounded awful. Very loud. Okay. That, so the paper stays there, and then we have all the clear ones. So maybe for the week of Halloween, if I also want to use these, I can use the paper ones. Let's see, these are the ones that we have. So I for sure know that I don't want this because it's blue, only because it's blue, and I don't have any blue anywhere else. I also really like the house here with the, I don't know if you can tell, but there is skeletons on here. I think that's great. So maybe we can build it up. Let's see if we can build it up. Can we? There we go. I'm not, like, you will have to tell me if you are like really, like a really big fan of Halloween, or if you're like me and you're like, you know, it's not my favorite holiday. But you know, it's a spread or two I can make, you know. Also, I know there are like cuter Halloween stickers, like definitely not like this, where they are a bit more cutesy, if you will. Just cutesy Halloween stickers with maybe ghosts and stuff like that, that are like, they seem more friendly. I know that, but these are the ones that we have, so these are the ones we're gonna use. I still really like these though. I still do, so. Okay. Let's see, we have like a witch. So I think she will look kind of cool here with the flowers kind of behind her. Where's my here? My tweezers. Let's see if she looks good. First of all, putting it on my hand, taking off the sticky. Like this, I think. Like that. Either that, or I don't think the pumpkin here will look good. No, I was thinking of the pumpkin, and she looks like I don't know. creepy is not the right word. I don't think she looks creepy, but I wouldn't mess with her, you know? So, kind of there, maybe? I'm not sure. We also have this. The bad thing about these is that I'm not sure if I will be able to put them down like in the middle of my muffler because they're very big. That's the only thing I'm complaining about. That's the only thing. So I do want the house. I think that it does feel kind of spooky. And we also have, like, if we put the house here, right, like maybe there, let's put it down slightly, then maybe we can bring this house and put it maybe here. Let's try this. Put her here. Maybe move her a bit there. And then the house kind of here. There. Okay. Why not? And then maybe we can do a floral there. Maybe. I would also love some other elements. So I'm gonna pause for a second to try to see if I have anything else that it's like Halloween-esque, and I'll be back and see if those things match. So I went ahead and found some other Halloween icons, like thingies, things related to Halloween. So that's what we're gonna call them, right? So this is Friday, right? Halloween is on a Friday, yeah. So I'm gonna put Happy Halloween here. Here's my problem. The only problem that I have is that these have like a more realistic look, if you will, and these ones are a bit more cartoons, so I'm a bit scared that they might not look the best together. Also, I want to put this down a bit because it looks weird with a Happy Halloween otherwise. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot now. And then we have two. And you kind of get a sneak peek of the first week of Halloween, which is coffee theme. Funny enough. Nothing to do with Halloween. Anyway, I like that. Okay. So we have that here. Also, there's cat hair everywhere. The cat was on my desk earlier, so that's why. Okay. I like these a lot. So we have that. Something else that I also thought, I have this that I filled up before and cut. I'm not gonna use it like that, but I decided, you know, what if maybe we can use the pumpkins that are there. So I went ahead and cut it. I did kind of a terrible job because here we have like 3 realistic things, right? And over here we have 1. And the problem would be, what do we put somewhere else? The only thought might be him. Let's see what else we have. Well, you could also bring in the hat. I have another one. Oh no, it was this page that we already used. So maybe we pick up these flowers. I'm gonna white out this again. There. And see what we can put there. Either the hat, which might be a bit big. Let's see, I think it's big though. Sorry if you can hear all the noise from the street. Probably, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Like that. Let me see how this looks. don't think I like the hat. It's not like Halloweeny enough for me. So maybe this tree, this spooky tree, or like the bird. What is this bird? If you know, please let me know. Let's try with the bird because it has like the flowers, and so let me see. Well, I better not have any plans on the 5th. Okay, so I'm gonna pull the number up, which thankfully there are stickers, so like that maybe. Maybe we can put, you cannot see the 5th. It's fine, I think. You can barely see it in person, but you can see the whiteout, and that will drive me crazy. So let's take out the whiteout. There. That's a bit better, and then here again. That's kind of cute, right? I think this is a bit more like spooky, if you will. If you will. And then I think like I need something here. This is very empty, so why don't we maybe move the flowers? I'm moving all the flowers. But there's someone speaking outside of my window. Hopefully you cannot listen. You know, half of the things that I say in the videos, like, I'm sorry if you can hear that, I'm sorry if you can hear that. When I'm editing, I'm like, you cannot even, you can't even hear what it is that I was saying. So hopefully it's the same this time. There, some pumpkins as well. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna cut this. So sorry, little bird, but we have to cut it to cut a bit of your hat. Okay, so we have that. That's great. Let's bring in some of these elements, right? So how are we with the florals? I think we're kind of good. Maybe we can continue here. There, that's kind of nice. Put this like here, maybe like that to cover up that. That's cute. Okay, now we have this big one we can put here. Again, hopefully nothing important happening on the 23rd. But if there is something important, I can just go ahead and put a box on it. It has like little pieces of paper there, and some of when stickers, sometimes when you pull them up a couple of times, lose their stickiness. So I sometimes just glue them back with normal glue if I can get this in here. There we go. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Let's see what else. We have some bats as well. This is looking, I love this. The only thing I'm not loving is this, like this. It's driving me a bit crazy. So I think I have like these bats that are kind of like broken. So like I pulled it up and it broke down there, so I'm gonna really put it together so that it doesn't come up or anything. There we go. That's great. Okay, so if there are bats there, maybe a bat, maybe here. That looks very weird. Maybe there. Sure, why not? Let's see these. So is this like here? No, that looks weird as well. Okay. Maybe there. There. Again, I pulled these up, so I have to make sure they're not coming up and they're well like down into the page. So maybe like that. Pull them. And I think these are from an old Happy Planner sticker book, like the seasonal one, so if you were curious. Okay, so there we go. Please stick down. Thank you very much. Okay, I like this so far a lot. And we have some of these. I'm not sure about the pumpkins. That's the only thing, because these don't look anything alike with the pumpkins that we already have in the page. So I think that I'm gonna pass on those. And I think, yeah, this is coming here. Okay, I like this a lot. I don't know if I want to incorporate any more florals or anything like that. I think we're good. I think this looks very cute. Very, very spooky for October. Not my usual regular style, obviously. But you know, I think that sometimes it's fun to change up your style and, you know, try new things. So yeah, and sometimes festivities are perfect for that. So this is for Halloween, and I'm very, very excited. I really like how this turned out. Really like that. You can see my pencil right there. So yeah, I really like that. Oh, I forgot about the days of the week. I will show you how I'm planning on doing that. And we discovered this recently. Sorry. With these, I bought this a couple of years ago. It's a bunch that comes with letters, and so you basically put them here in order, and you create like a word, kind of like you will do for like a label type of thing. But you can also just take these, like for example, let's do Monday together. And I have this just regular paper. This is actually fun enough to do origami. I don't know how to do origami, but these are great for scrapbooking, memory keeper, to use it in your journal or anything of the sort. So you put just a little bit of glue on it, and then you put it here. You can do the whole day, like Monday, Tuesday, but I really like just the letter. I really like that. So I think it builds it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for every day, and then I will show you the final result. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Sorry for the weird reflection, but I'm filming with just the natural sunlight. So there we go. I think that pulls it all together. I really, really, really like how this turned out. I think these are just perfect. I love them. I've rediscovered these. I had them, like the punch and the letters, for years, and it never occurred to me to use it until recently when I saw it. It was in my planner cart, and I was like, oh my god, yes, I have this, let's use it. So I'm obsessed with it. You will for sure see it more often because you can really punch the days of the week with any paper that you have. So that's awesome. So yeah, this is my monthly for October. I really like this a lot. And I'm very, very excited. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.